The M.T.V.B podcast presents The Commentary Corner. This show may contain swearing.
Hello, welcome to a new episode of the Commentary Corner, the site you hear from us here at the M.T.V.B podcast, the podcast where we talk about my four favourite subjects, that's movies, TV shows, video games and board games. I'm your host Anthony, as well as most people know me as the ignorant movie slut, and welcome to the start of our Spooktacular season in October. As everyone knows, if you're a fan of the show, every October we do a Spooktacular season where we talk about horror movies and go into detail about them and how much we love these horror films, because we love Halloween, we love horror here at the M.T.V.B podcast. Unfortunately, though, this year we had some episodes planned, some normal episodes like we normally do, but unfortunately one of our friends here that does the show with us was in a horrible car accident, and out of respect for him, we decided to leave those episodes for next year. Hopefully he'll be in a full recovery by then, and hopefully we can do those next year. So this year we decided to come together and do Commentary Corner on some horror films we picked this year, guys. Sorry, I'm joined by the guys that love to talk about horror films in Spooktacular season. Introduce yourselves around the couch, please.
What's going on, guys? This is Big J here.
Hi, guys. This is Count Dracula, otherwise AK-47.
I thought you said BJ-47. Hi, guys. It's Grady Fox. How you doing today?
Yeah, so thanks, guys. So this is the first one of the season we're going to do, and we decided to pick The Thing, the 1982 one. Yeah, John Carpenter's The Thing. Again, it's celebrating its 40th anniversary this year.
Still can't believe it's 40
years. And same age as me. That's crazy, isn't it? But we all loved it. You all like this movie? I mean,
definitely. Yeah.
Big Gal and John, you actually said this was your one of our sci-fi favourite of all time a couple of episodes ago.
It is hands down one of my favourite films of all time. It's like, I don't think it hasn't moved from my spot, like number one spot.
Same here.
Well.
Mm-hmm. There's some films that are close, but no, nothing beating it yet.
So this was a good choice for you guys to do this, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, guys, if you obviously the show is designed for you to follow along with us. So if you have a copy of the movie at all, we're watching the 4K disc copy at the moment. So if you got it on your Sky, your streaming services, whatnot, and you're going to follow along with us, then please press play on that player now.
Let's do this.
So 1982, John, how old were you?
I was
5
years old.
Hang on. 82, I would have been 18.
You still have a moustache?
I did.
So anyway, anyone's history with this movie? When did you first watch it? Did you watch it as kids at all, or?
Yes.
John was 18, obviously, so he was going his young adulthood.
Did you watch it when it came out of the cinema, John?
I did, funny enough, but the first time I saw it, it was on, like I've said before, with The Burning and a few other films.
A hooky copy.
It was a hooky copy in my mate's pub after hours type of thing. But I liked it so much that it was literally been in the cinema about a week. And so the following week, I went up to the cinema and actually watched it in the cinema in the city. So it was really, really good.
So anyone that doesn't know what hooky means, that's essentially a word for pirate nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were a hooker or something.
No. That's
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Oh, anyway, you in the
I
street
watched
corners.
this really late when I probably the same age as you when you were 18. Okay. But it has. I know it was a while. Yeah. But after I watched it, I was instantly in my head. I ran and got a DVD copy, and I still have it to this day. And obviously, I got this copy you're watching now as well, 4K.
Yeah, I got 3 copies. I got on DVD, I got it on Blu-ray, and I've got it on 4K as well now.
I say this is the first time I've watched it in 4K, so I'm quite
Same
looking
here.
forward to watching this.
I haven't seen it in 4K yet.
To be fair, I only watched it after you guys recommended it to me. Yeah. After when we started playing the
board game.
The Infection on Outpost 31.
Yeah, that's it. When we started
game.
playing that, I was like, "What's this about?" And then you guys said, "Oh yeah, it's based on this movie," and said, "Go, we can still play the game, but go and watch the movie or make."
So you're quite new to the movie then.
Yeah, no, it was just like watched it, and I was just like, "Wow, this is an amazing film."
Made a big impact on you then.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Didn't we even watch this once in the background whilst we were playing? Outpost 31,
Yeah.
We often listen to the music from it while we play the game. So
this music's so iconic. It's brilliant.
God, yeah. Because I liked what was it 2011? Was the second?
I love the prequel. The prequel's good.
I love that as well. I know this is the better film, but I do like to watch them in a sense, like back to back in a sense. I know people say, "Oh no, you've got to watch this one first," but obviously the second one explains this one.
Man. The prequel is so good.
Yeah,
I still think you definitely need to watch this first and then the prequel.
Because
then you can appreciate the prequel as well.
Yeah, see, I've seen both of them quite a few times, so it doesn't really matter for me which order I have seen it. The 2011 one first, and then this one.
Is there any? Sorry.
Like you say, once you've watched this, if you watch the second one,
there's
does
no
explain
additional scenes in this.
Definitely,
Is it out? Has he ever released any additionals?
Not that I'm aware of. It doesn't need to be, in my opinion, really.
There's something about that.
Not that I wouldn't say no to a director's cut, but I don't think it needs it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I'm a fan of the Facebook page. And there's lots of things that the fans of this movie is like dug up some old deleted scenes and stuff like that. And there's like some of the later end scenes in the movie with all the stop motion and stuff, with the thing look like at the end. It's quite interesting, actually.
Because this is the thing, you see, when you first watch
I see what you did. I see what you did then. This is the thing.
I was like, when I first watched this, I thought the dog was like leading the way for the helicopter or something.
Yes, I must admit.
Helicopter!
Yeah, I thought that. And then I see him get the gun out, and you're like thinking, well, who's he going to shoot at? He's not going to shoot at the dog, and of course he is shooting at the dog.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, oh shit, what's this dog done then? So it does make you kind of like start trying to make guesses already, and you're only like 2 or 3 minutes into the film.
Yeah, you think it's some sort of hunter or poacher or something like that. Or
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, why is he shooting the dog? But then the dog looks like a wolf, so...
This dude is literally a stormtrooper. He can't aim for shit.
No, I know, yeah. There we are. Institute Station 4.
Outpost 31 itself. I don't know about you, but every time I watch this movie, I forget it's an all-male cast.
Yeah.
I
never gave it a second thought until you just said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you never realise it, do you? So you actually watch it.
Yeah. Chess wizard.
That's essentially PS5 back in '82.
Yeah. Computer says no.
Good old Kurt Russell. No matter what other roles he plays, he'll always be McCready.
Oh, of course, yeah.
From Snake Plissken to...
Yes, Snake Plissken. Yeah. Probably his second best.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, look.
There's something about the location in this film, man. It's the outpost in the middle of like...
I think it was originally shot in Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
May well have been, yeah.
But how it looks like Antarctica is unreal. The landscape is just so beautiful.
There are parts where it does look like that.
The way these guys go out as well is so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor dog.
Use your ashtrays.
Don't they say something in Norwegian as well? That gives away the.
I've actually got it on my phone what they translate. So
really?
yeah.
Let's see.
And let me
What
see
did
if I
they
can
say?
find it. Yeah, because he stammers something, doesn't he? He says something to them. Right, so in the opening scene of John Carpenter's thing, a Norwegian man tries to warn McCready and his crew about the dog, and he shouts before he gets shot. It translates, "Get the hell out of there. That's not a dog, it's some sort of thing. It's imitating a dog. If it isn't real, and it isn't real, get away from it, you idiots."
And then he dies.
And then he dies, yeah.
So if anyone.
So anyone who was Norwegian...
The movie is ruined for them straight away.
Yeah, practically, yeah.
Which begs the question, did they not think any Norwegian people would watch it? They've like you said, they've kind of given it away, really, in the first 5 minutes.
Hopefully there weren't many Norwegian people in America at the time. Could you imagine being in the cinema and you'd be like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, well, I know what it is now."
And they're getting up and walking out.
Yeah.
He should have been able to kill it by now.
Yeah. Hello, boy. Yeah, right.
Dickheads.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Mind you, it is icy in all fairness, so...
Boom.
Does it blow up? It's
Yeah.
blows up. What the fuck?
Yeah. So you said ting.
Idiota, see, at the end. Pow!
Right in the head. Doosh.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Yeah.
He's like, "Gotcha, bitch."
I love how he's still holding his he's died for his life, but he's still got the whiskey bottle in his hand.
Is he? Yeah, mind this.
It's John.
That's how John looked back in
I was gonna
1982.
say the eyebrows are right.
Back in 82.
Yeah, I killed him.
18-year-old John look old and decrepit.
Oi, that's the decrepit.
So be honest though, if you were out in the camp and then you saw them trying to shoot a dog, like would you not be concerned about the dog at all, or you know?
I think it happened rather fast, didn't it? And they don't, like I said, they don't understand what they were.
Obviously,
saying.
they don't know.
And
They
he's
don't know the
got-
situation, obviously, but
Exactly.
there's a reason why they're trying to shoot a dog.
Yeah. And the thing is-
I'll question it though. I'll be like, what the hell? Why would they want to kill a dog?
Yeah, but they can't question because they've killed.
No, as in, if I was one of these guys, I'd
Yeah.
be like, well, why were they trying to shoot the dog?
Yeah. Like you said, maybe they thought they were fur trappers or something like that.
Did we ever find out why they're out there? Because they're all scientists, aren't they? Apart from
The
McCready. No, these guys.
They have a lot of them have these bases out in Antarctica. They're like weather stations and stuff, aren't they?
Okay, I can't remember if it was ever established why they're actually out there for.
Yeah, because the Norwegians have one. I think it's called Thule, and that's probably where they came from.
U.S. number 31 calling McMurdo. Urgent. Come in. Over. Come on. Nobody. Get a hold of somebody. Get a hold of anybody. We got to report this mess. Look, I haven't been able to
Shit in 2 weeks.
talk to anybody on this entire continent.
And you want me to reach somebody?
Hey, Swindon. What's that quote, Anne?
No, that's McCready's part, but he's like, "Hey, anybody out there? Hey, Sweden's." And not Swedish, Magna Norwegian.
Oi.
Right in the eye.
I was wondering when El Capitan was going to get a chance to use his pop gun.
Bullshit, Boiler.
I'm quite surprised that obviously this was sort of like like you mentioned earlier on, Biggie, that this was the board game that got you into board games, and it's quite good that the film lived up to the expectation as well for you as well.
Yeah. No, because
They did a good job with the board game.
Because I like all the visual effects that they had in this film. So it was just like, it was all like actual physical effects that they had. And like, because I like that, that's what made me more like...
Appreciate more.
Yeah, appreciate the film a lot more.
Shit, Doc, I'll give you the lift. No problem. Forget it, Palmer. Hey, thanks for thinking about it, though. Loaded with kerosene. I count 15 cans.
So do you reckon it's already started infecting the dogs now?
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's possibly
Or has
because,
he already infected the dog handler?
well, it's just a simple touch, isn't it?
You don't
but we
know.
find out later that Clark isn't infected, isn't it?
But what do you call it? The dog does go and lick one of the people when it gets to...
He did it at the beginning, didn't he?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it just like jumps up on him and it starts licking. So did he infect that guy?
Could be.
And he jumped on the one that got shot in the leg, who ends up being one in the end.
Yeah,
But-
so did he get infected at that
I
point?
don't think he does, because there's a part later on where he's left in a room with it, isn't he? And then
okay,
I
okay.
reckon he gets infected then, isn't it?
Oh,
so
right.
it's weird how that sort of thing works with how it infects people. Because like going back to the prequel, it's just a simple touch of the tissue on tissue that it can replicate you or infect you even. Sorry.
I can see how who McCready's glasses. I feel like it's what's his name? Kojima's Death Stranding game.
Oh yeah.
Kind of inspired them, I think. Like, if you look at it, it goes like a bit around the eyes. Oh no, I just noticed.
It has to, because you get snow blindness, don't you? Because it's so white. And you get.
I never get why McCready wears that hat, because it's like a cowboy-looking hat out in Antarctica. It doesn't make no sense, but
He can pull it off.
Because he's a badass. That's
yeah, it's
why.
true.
John's got one. Don't you, John? You go hunting
What,
and
a
that.
badass.
No.
Yeah, you definitely got a bad ass.
No, G's got a badass.
No, don't try to shift it to me.
Well, you do. You're the one that does five shits in a night. Makes you wonder if is it really number twos you're going for, or are you just having a skive?
I learnt from the best, mate.
Good man, good man. See, I remember.
I love how this camera works. Stuff. Look, because
Yeah, because I thought there was someone behind the door, and I thought, why would someone?
it's tension building already, and you see the shadows in the background. I don't know if you saw it, Em. There's the first one to get infected.
Like you say, and it's done with shadows, and you're not really sure who that is.
So it keeps you guessing, and the suspense is still there.
That's the element as well, isn't it? Like,
It is, because
who is it?
who is it? You know, and then you're starting to think like, let's try and see who looks like that shadow. But it couldn't be any of them really, except for McCready, because we know he's in the helicopter.
But because we've seen it
We know
before,
it's not him. So.
we already know that, obviously.
Yeah.
But do you reckon like people who watched it for the first time are trying to suss it out straight away, or
well, they won't know until like they find out what.
exactly? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, like, oh, what's going on, like sort of thing, and then after it's revealed, then you're like, oh shit, then who is it? Is it he's one? You know, and then they're like, oh shit, he was one. Oh, he's not one. That's the element when I first watched that. It just blew my balls off. I was like, this is insane. This is nuts. It's like
That whole
Almost
massive
the film
paranoia,
makes
isn't
you-
it?
Yeah, almost like the film makes you like a detective in a way to find, can you find out who it is and stuff?
But now that you've seen it obviously multiple times, you try and work out when they do it or when it infected them or...
No, I like I said, even now I just come up with a new theory like you said, he licked him in the beginning. I never noticed that. I was like,
No, Biggie said, not me.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing about like films like this, yeah. You can go back and watch these kind of films over and over because they don't just spoon feed everything to you. You have to kind of work things out yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love it when they do that.
Yeah, definitely. Because that's what makes a good film, isn't it? It's like
They're not giving anything away.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to work for it.
Exactly.
Obviously, at the end, it all becomes kind of clear. But most of the film, it's all guess, and then you're wrong. Your guesses are wrong, and so on. And that's why it's one of them films you kind of need to watch a couple of times, really, because you're always going to miss something the first time round.
I got to say, with this bit here, yeah, you got to kind of like this is where the prequel happens, isn't
Johnny.
it? So you got to really appreciate the amount of detail that they put into the prequel, like
100%.
of all recreating all of this, but making it look kind of like new before all this shit happens.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you got to really appreciate
That's
all
why
the
I
effort they
appreciate
put
that
into it.
prequel, man. It's so good.
But now looking at their perspective, it's like, and we're obviously first time watching it, you think, so what the fuck happened here? You got axes on the wall, everything's already frozen over.
Yeah.
Look, the music in this is terrifying on this scene.
Fresh blood.
Yep.
And this is, what's his name? Ennio Morricone,
Ennio Morricone,
who's famous for Western music, of all things.
Yeah.
And his score is just chilling.
Look. Sliced himself.
In fact, isn't this the only...
Cut his neck. Look at that.
Isn't this the only John Carpenter film where he hasn't done the score, John Carpenter, isn't it?
Because John Carpenter normally does the score himself, doesn't he?
So in the prequel, who's that? Who is that?
One of the doctors.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think he's one of the scientists.
He's a British scientist, wasn't he?
And I think he was like about to turn or something like that.
Or he didn't want to get infected. More like, so he's killed himself rather than get infected.
I think he was already infected, but
Was
he
it?
before he turns, I think he.
Because I haven't
killed
seen
himself.
either of these for like quite a few years now.
Portable video unit. Anything? Only Norwegian. What are you doing, Doc? Could be important work. I want to take it back with us. Well, it's getting late. Let's hurry it up. I'll check out the last few rooms.
All on his own. Like, fuck that. Have you seen the state of the place?
Yeah.
The guys killing themselves, and they're like, I'm going to go on my own. I love the way they do this shot. When he walks towards this bit and he walks towards
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bit here.
This is the slab, isn't it? The
Yeah.
ice slab, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen to that. If that don't make the hair at the back of your neck stand up, nothing will.
If you saw that, what do you think they'd have dug up?
It's just it. I don't know. Look at this.
Oh,
Look.
look at this.
Look. Look at the body.
Right, so you've got a burnt carcass there, right? Okay. Would you fucking bring that back to your home?
I'll be like, let's go now.
Yeah.
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 I never understand why they would bring it back. I get they're trying to suss out what's going on.
Yeah.
Fuck it hell. If I saw that, no.
With that head.
Fucked up, man. I love it that they didn't make it really clear and it's still a little bit blurry and it just
course.
leaves it to your imagination.
Yeah. At this stage now, you see your mind is doing overtime trying to
That's an actual
guess
sound.
everything. But the thing is, you're putting two and two together.
I love this
Coming
shot
up with
because it
7.
looks to say, like, oh shit, they
You're
found.
Not, you're not.
Yeah.
You're nowhere
The other
near
half.
the answer yet.
Oh shit, they're going to suss me out. That's what I love about that shot.
Proper wood, you know.
Oh,
look at
fuck.
Fuck that shit.
Why would you bring that back, man?
Yeah.
I love the steam effect or whatever it's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can clearly tell it's not human,
Yeah.
but you'd bring it. Why are they bringing it back?
This is the point when I was first watching. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, obviously it's not the same. Obviously it's different now. But when the first time, it's just like I'm gripped. I was like, "Whoa!"
So I'm saying it's like from here you're hooked now because you're like, you know, some serious shit has gone down.
Like, what the
Shit's
hell's going
about
on?
to go down.
That's the thing, like, if you notice that there's no kind of like build up or anything. It's just going straight
That's
into
it.
the story, isn't it?
Yeah.
And look at that! Oh my god, that's fucked up. And like I said, why would you bring that shit back?
Yeah.
That's just got death written all over it.
Take pictures.
So we were watching. Me and John recently watched a documentary about 80s movies, sci-fi movies. This was on it, I believe, John, wasn't it? And they were talking about, and I never knew this, by the way. Obviously, Ed Bodine's the man who made all the prosthetic effects for it. You know, won an award for it and all that sort of stuff. But turns out that he worked so overtime and so hard on these effects that he actually exhausted himself and getting pneumonia over it. So the scene with the dogs was actually a Stan Winston creation.
Oh,
So Stan Winston had to jump in and help him. And, you know, obviously everyone talks about Ed Bodine. This is Ed Bodine's work, whatnot. But no one actually ever realises Stan Winston actually had to help him out at one point, and he did the effects for the dog scene. Yeah.
But, both of them, those effects are still nuts. Like,
Oh yeah.
look,
that just looks.
you could tell that's like some sort of meat or something.
Yeah, you can
But
tell that's like an
that
animal.
cover- that
Yeah.
cover
Yeah,
thing
it's obviously
for it,
animal.
It's like, what is
insides,
that?
But
Like,
you know, it's not rubber or plastic or anything. It is actual like animal insides made to look
Yeah.
like it's human insides.
You know what? Most likely it probably is because it's probably the easiest way to make it look like.
yeah. It's like it's two people. So.
Just the eyes, man. Look at the eyes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
even the effects in the prequel was pretty good as well, isn't it?
Yes.
People don't like the
one's
CGI,
got-
but
yeah.
the issue with people not liking the whole CGI thing.
They still do.
There's still practical effects in it, yeah, of course there is. But when people don't like CGI, there's no point in them watching it because, let's face it, you won't be able to achieve what some of the shots they needed for that movie with practical effects. As much as I like to stick with practical effects myself, without making it look too terrible and too cheap and nasty, CGI's going to have to be the one to take over it. I know even CGI looks cheap and nasty every now and then, whatnot. But
Yeah, but it's getting to the point now where it is starting to look fairly real. But in them days, obviously it had a lot of... But
See, that'd be us. Every night would just be board game night.
Yeah.
If we were in Antarctica.
Clark, will you put this mutt with the others where it belongs?
How do you reckon we'll cope if us lot was there in the outpost?
Oh, John will go first.
Do you reckon he'll be the leader?
Well, I reckon you guys would gang up on us two whiteys. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, God, yeah.
I reckon you guys will sacrifice us.
Well, this is the thing. You would never
Don't
know,
put
wouldn't
ideas
you? We
in
always
my head,
laugh
G.
and joke about it, but really put yourself in that
you do?
situation. This is your favourite character in the board game, isn't it?
Yeah, my boy.
Why do you always pick Clark?
Because he doesn't have to bunk with anybody then.
Ah,
Yeah,
you still got to
And he
feed the
can-
dog though. You got to
yeah,
feed the
watch
dog.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
look at the reactions of the other
Yeah.
dogs.
They're all looking, thinking, hang on a fucking
I
minute.
love the way he just goes in there, just sits there.
So this first bit with the dog effect was Rob Redine, but when they come back and it's infecting all the other dogs, that's Stan
right,
Winston's.
He just sits there, doesn't it?
Looking. It's that look, isn't it?
Waiting for him to go.
He reminds me of, what's his name? The guy from Office?
No, yeah, okay. I'll never forget this first part when he makes this
Yeah.
sound.
Dude, I did not see this coming.
I remember my mum watching me to look to see my reaction.
Yeah.
When I first watched this.
Fuck, it's changing.
It looks like the Demagogue out of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Those poor doggies. Oh, listen
What the
to
hell,
that.
man? It's like a freaking spider.
Yeah. Think how desperate must be they be when he's chewing. He's chewing the metal.
So what do you think the gunk is he's spitting out? Is that some sort... Do you reckon he's infecting him doing that?
I don't know, you know. It's just... It's probably like some sort of fluid that it's releasing because it's destroying that sort of body. I
Don't know. He's trying to stop him from like.
Of course the light's not
warning,
working.
So there wasn't a light switch there, and he was squirting the light switch, not the dogs. I don't know.
It looked like he was squirting the dog.
So are the dogs infected then?
I don't know.
We don't
I think
know.
they test them later on, don't they?
Yeah. Badass motherfucker.
Grab another whiskey. Oh no, it's a beer.
Hang on.
And this is what makes me laugh. It's McCready hears it and sets the alarm off.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
But that's what I'm saying. This guy does nothing.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he go and shout, hey guys?
Yeah. Exactly.
Pissed off, whatever it is.
Bennings, go get Charles.
What is it? What's going on? Hey, Mama, what is it?
Wait, Charles. Mac wants the flamethrower. Mac wants the what? That's what he said. Now move.
Childs. Keith David himself. Such a great actor. He put in quite a few other John Carpenter stuff as well. Do you remember They Live? He was in that.
Yeah.
With Roddy Piper.
But I think this is
He was in one of your other sci-fi favourites, Pitch Black.
Oh, yeah. Forget about that, yeah. Fucking hell.
Amazing.
So why do you think it gave its hiding thing off?
It was going to get sussed at one point, wasn't it?
Here's the other dog.
Yeah. Like you say, he stands there and does nothing. fuck? Look at that claw.
They're just watching like.
That's what I'm saying. You fucking shoot the thing.
Get your ass over here!
Burn it.
Burn it!
So is it hanging or is it escaped?
I think one of them is.
I think it's split up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But that's looking. See, look, it's coming from an angle at the top. Look, and then it falls down.
Oh,
So
maybe-
did it lift up or did it part of it escape?
But
That
if
is
it,
true, you
thing
know.
is,
I never get
if
that
it
part.
has the
And you
power
don't see the
to.
claws after that.
No.
Yeah. It
But
must
if it
escape.
has the power to replicate something else, could it not split itself into
No,
two?
it does. It can, so if you
Yeah,
chopped his
so-
hand off, it will like
It'll grow a new one,
Yeah,
won't it?
no,
So-
it will create that thing. Will become its own sort of like it will be alive.
Thing is, it knows that they're going to kill
Hmm.
that. So, like you say, part of it has escaped now to infect others.
And it's already
and they
infected
think-
someone
Yeah,
in there.
they think they've killed it now.
Nah, this yeah. Oh, maybe that was its plan then.
Yeah.
Maybe they think, oh, it got killed, but remember, it's already infected one of the guys inside.
Yeah, but also the fact that Fuchs makes out later on that the cells reactivate when it's heated back up again. So obviously the other one that they brought back is frozen. It was outside,
Oh,
wasn't
right,
it? It
yeah.
got burnt. But it says well, when it defrosts, the cells reactivate.
Oh, right. So this one will come. Does it come back alive?
No, the other one they brought back come back to life. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And the reason you said, "Oh, why do you reckon the dog gives its identity away?" is because it
No.
was probably going to be sussed anyway as soon as they do more tests with that other body. I bet he had fun with that, in honesty, pulling all that stuff out. Can't even make it out what it is, can you?
Oh, dog.
There's a jaw there, but that's it. You can't really tell what it is, though.
Because it's not obviously fully formed yet, but yeah.
You see what we're talking about here is an organ.
You can see a dog jaw there, but that's it.
Life forms, and it imitates them perfectly. When this thing attacked our dogs, it tried to digest them, absorb them, and in the process, shape its own cells to imitate them. This, for instance,
That's not a dog.
that's not dog.
Ah, let's see, there's a real one there.
We got to it before it had time to finish. Finish what? Finish imitating these dogs.
Look at that. You can see it now, can't you?
Quite cleverly done, isn't it?
Yeah, see, now they blood test the others to test it. The old blood tests from the board game, mate. Yeah.
The copper wire.
The reason why I like it,
You've only got two of those, Biggie. Using one on a dog straight away.
Did you notice anything strange about the dog? Anything at all? Strange? No. What was the dog doing in the rec room? I don't know. Just wandering around camp all day. Are you saying to me the dog wasn't put in the kennel until last night?
Yeah, see? Could have been anyone now. It's a paranoia.
Yep.
Hour and a half, maybe. What the hell are you looking at me like that for?
So basically, everyone in the camp's got a vulnerable card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
and he starts like thinking they're all it, and that's why he kind of loses the plot. isn't he?
Yeah, and this is the video from the.
And funny enough, he's the one who gets infected. But you never see him get infected, do you? Or when it happened.
I reckon it's after they trap him inside that room.
You reckon?
Where'd they take these shots? Seems like they were spending a lot of
Right, here's my gripe with this scene, right? So they look at the... we're looking at the video footage that the Norwegian guys did, right? They're all around in a big circle. They're
Doesn't
setting...
that, sorry. Does that remind you of like Death Stranding? You know,
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
Yeah, no, sorry. The
Right, so look, they're putting thermite. Right, okay, playing thermite charges.
Whatever it was bigger than that block of ice you found.
And they basically blow up and dig up the ship for where the thing is, isn't it? Right, okay. Whereas in the prequel, right, the ship, the engines start, don't they? So they melt and defrost the ice above them.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the Norwegians have got to dig it up again and blow it up.
Yeah.
But hang about, didn't they not have to do that because the thing did that anyway?
Yeah.
Maybe the snow covered it?
True, but then I might be looking too much into this.
Yeah.
We don't know when that video footage was taken. It might be at the very beginning of the prequel where they actually dug in and dug down to find it. But as a kid, I was just like, or not as a kid, when the prequel came out, I was like, hang about.
Prequel again. Look at the size of that, eh?
I love this shot. It's like a matte painting, isn't it? And they're in the foreground. Look at that.
Isn't that what they did with Star Wars?
Yeah, that's what they do with a lot of Star Wars movies. So in the 4K, you can clearly tell, can't you?
Yeah. I never knew that. Like in the old DVDs, you could.
As I say, that's the gripe with the 4Ks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too clear that you tell. Fucking shows all the. Damn, even that.
I always wondered, did they, because you got the three of them, haven't you?
Yeah.
Obviously, one stays up, the two go down. Do you reckon they ever go in the ship? Because you never see it, do you? He obviously examines it and he goes, "Oh, I reckon it's been here so many years." But look, there's a hatch that's open there. They can go inside.
Open there, so that would have been one of the first things I would have done if I was them.
I don't think they do though. Do they?
But you never know.
But it's like, why would you not? You've scaled down the cliff and then walking along the top of it. Why would you not go in the hole?
The backscatter effect's been bringing things up from way down around here for a long time. I'd say the ice that's buried in is 100,000 years old, at least.
Whoa. And those Norwegians dug it up.
And there's the hole.
Nice.
So at least we know that the alien got out and obviously froze to death, didn't it?
Yeah.
But obviously, like you said, you froze it, they defrosted it, and the cells reactivated, didn't it?
And he knew that, and that's what they asked in the sequel. So why didn't it stay?
Yeah.
Why did it leave the comfort of his ship to go out?
I don't know. Thousands of years ago, it crashes and this thing.
What's the tag, isn't it? Is it...
Man is the warmest place to
man,
hide.
That's it. Man is the warmest place to hide, yeah.
Child, happens all the time, man. They're falling out of the skies like flies. Government knows all about it, right, Mac? You believe any of this voodoo bullshit, Blair? Child, chariots of the gods, man. They practically own South America. They taught the Incas everything they know.
I think this is when Blair starts to like lose it a bit because he's like, it could be seriously anyone in here.
Yeah.
Norwegians get hold of this, and they dig it up out of the ice. Dig it up on its back. It gets thawed out, wakes up. Probably not the best of moods. I don't know what my
Disrespectful man been tossing his dirty drawers in the kitchen trash can. Huh? But now I want my kitchen clean, alright? Germ free.
Now, how does this motherfucker wake up after thousands of years in the ice? And how can it look like a dog? I don't know. Because it's different than us, see? Because it's from outer space. What do you want from me? Ask him.
But how would it would change your perspective on the whole? You know, right? One of us has figured out it can imitate anyone, right?
Yeah.
So, do you start hanging out by yourself? Do you start feeding yourself? Because I wouldn't want anyone that could imitate anything and start cooking my meals and shit.
Together, and then obviously he finds out a way how to test them, right? Test everyone, And if they're all thing, I'll just make sure.
Yeah, but you don't know that right off the bat, though, do you? Straight away.
Yeah, but it's like COVID. You know, it's a similar thing in the sense that you didn't know who had it, so you could, people go and have themselves tested, but it's a case of but who did they mix with before they got tested, and then you get tested and then you have it, but did you catch it from someone else?
NHS app that tells you you're the thing.
Yeah.
The NHS app says you've got to stay home.
Someone you came in contact with was the thing. You need to test yourself.
So it's the same thing. You like you say, all them guys, they all there together, but they don't know if only one of them has been infected already. But like you say, he's starting to piece things together, isn't he? One or more team members may be infected by intruder organism. 75% chance. That's a high number.
That's a high probability.
Is he writing this up, or is this computer just telling him all this? Or
He's basically asking the question, the computer's answering it.
27,000 hours from first contact, and the whole world is gone.
I kill you.
27,000 hours, so that's like 2-3 years.
Well,
doesn't he figure
24
out?
times 365. So whose clothes were they?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Mac. You have to move your stuff up. Doc says we gotta lock him up. Stash him in here and lock him up.
So this is when he discovers it now, isn't it? And tells him. Surely, this is what I'm saying. So it's important information, but yet he tells Mac.
Yeah, I wonder.
Surely you want the whole
People don't know. Yeah.
whole station to know.
Yeah, because now they're thinking, what's all that about?
I love this shot. Yeah, exactly. So when he puts that cover down, it gives me chills, man.
Oh, fuck. But what a good little addition. Simple thing, 2 seconds, and it makes you think, oh my God.
It's when you see the blood defrosting, though. There, look.
Oh, shit.
He's fucked.
That must really fucking smell as well.
Yeah, because when they brought it on into the camp at first,
They were coughing their lungs up.
Yeah, so unless they've got used to it by now, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, because he finds Blair's notes. See? If they're not ashes, then they're just...
Exactly.
Cells aren't dead. And then, surely you want to run out of there and start telling everyone that.
Yeah.
Too little, too late.
Shit.
Fucking absorbed him.
Is that chili sauce or something?
Yep. Here we go.
It's close to absorbing him then, because he only had like a few tentacles on him.
Yeah.
Was it already?
He's coming to tell him.
Got him.
Why did he take his coat?
Bennings was right there, Mac.
Through the window.
But notice how it sucked up all the blood as well. So all the blood's not on the floor anymore either. But you notice that when they do the blood, they do the blood test later when the blood moves to the thing, doesn't it? It isn't Bennings. So I remember the first time I watched this movie was on a recorded copy of TV off of ITV one Saturday night or not, and I never had the widescreen version. When you have just the normal version, you don't even see him lift that arm. You just see him scream at the screen.
Exactly.
I was like, yeah. So when I had the DVD, I'm like, oh, when did that happen? I thought it was a director's cut.
Where'd that arm come from?
It's not. It's just because it's in widescreen.
Yeah. Exactly, one of them.
Yeah. And that must be so difficult to like see a friend or colleague of yours become something different. It's like when you watch those zombie shows or movies when they're like, a loved one turns into a zombie and they're like, you just do it, it's going to kill you. It's just like,
And they're still like, oh,
it's clearly not the
They're
case.
trying to bargain with it. They're just
or they're
like,
keeping them alive. Mate,
Like I say, of course, that's just one of them. So.
if you were the thing, I wouldn't hesitate to burn your ass.
No, of course you wouldn't.
John and Ash in it.
He'd just say, he's it, that's it, burn me.
Yeah. Even if you weren't, I'd just be, yeah, he's it.
I know, that's what I mean. You wouldn't need to go and find proof, you just do it.
I'll just put a bit of blood on your back and look, look,
Look,
blood on your back.
yep, that's it.
And then Ant would be next. Because he's white.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's white.
Oh,
No, joking. And it would be Nash.
oh yeah.
And honestly, like,
He's already said both of us are gone.
if this happened like right now, I said John Boo the first to go. Just put a bit of ketchup on his back. Look, look.
You'd be like pointing fingers straight away, wouldn't you?
And then I'll be like, Ant.
There's someone just like, oh, I dropped a bit of ketchup on there. It's like, shoot him.
Burn his ass right now.
He said he would wipe a piece of ketchup on my back and say, he's it.
Oh, mate, you'd set him right up.
Yeah. And you'll be next, Ant.
I say, we ain't got a chance if this is the case.
That's us Asians, isn't it?
It's literally like in the ball game. Who's going to go in the helicopter?
Yeah, but you know why he sabotaged the helicopter, didn't you?
So no one can leave.
Exactly. You can't have this organism getting out.
Or does it don't want it to leave, people to leave?
No, but that's
no.
it.
Of course it does. That's how it survives. It has to get out and infect other people.
Yeah.
So he's doing the right thing by just sabotaging the helicopter, because then it can't leave, and it'll just go dormant again in the snow, won't it? Once it's infected all of them, it'll just go. There's no one else to infect, is there? There's no way they're fixing that.
Oh, not being funny, in the board game, no one fixes the fucking boiler or the door. No one's going to fix a helicopter, are they?
You got to keep reminding them to fix the bloody door or something.
I kill you.
I always love that line as well. I kill you. Yeah, this is just the human side of him, isn't it? He just doesn't want, and no one can leave because, you know, like John said, he's got to got to contain it, haven't he? And the dog's got blood tested as well, and yet they still fucking killed him. That thing wanted to be us. But why would you wreck the rest of your equipment, though, is what I don't get. I know you don't want people to leave.
I understand, but...
Mind you, I suppose it's getting a radio signal about to come up, isn't it?
There we go.
I killed you.
Jeez, look at that right through the table.
Love the punch effects a minute when they get him. Yeah, watch.
Oh, steel chair.
Get a couple of quick ones in there before. Yeah.
What's this guy? He just drops.
Well, why did he pause that one time?
He's it, though, isn't it?
Maybe the adrenaline kept him going for a bit. Yeah.
Windows is a fact, man.
Well, one of my other favourite quotes is the ex-Navy guy or whatever, the leader. You feel quite done now.
Poor doggies.
Yeah, we spend better time than I'm tired to this fucking
couch. Yeah. Which again, that line wasn't in my recorded copy of ITV. They cut that entire part out. Yeah, so when it again happened in the Blu-ray,
because it had the swear word in it.
With the DVD, you're like, oh shit.
And BBC and all that lark for you.
I kill you.
I kill you.
Why does every old guy in this film looks like John?
Right, hear me out, okay? So this bloke who plays Blair, right? How old do you think he is in this film?
Right. John's age, like 60 something? Must be that.
I'm not joking when I say this, by the way. How old do you think he is in this movie?
People looked older in them days. No, he's about 45.
42.
40,
No way.
Yeah.
People looked older.
And then he was in a film in early 90s called Cocoon,
Yes, right.
where he played an 80-year-old man. He was only in his 50s.
Yeah.
What the hell? This guy is aged terribly.
He's been ravaged by time.
Exactly. This guy's 42. Did you say?
In this film, he's in his 40s. Early 40s. Like I said, he was in Cocoon. He played like a 70 to 80-year-old man, and he was only like in his early 50s at the time.
You know, man, this guy's like 2 years older than
But
you.
the other actors that were around him were actually in their 70s and 80s. So how weird is that?
DJ, it's like as if time has incepted him.
He's literally the actual
has raped
Benjamin
him.
Button. That's a good picture quality. Look at that 4K on that.
Some of the stuff is quality.
Somebody in this camp ain't what he appears to be. Right now, that may be one or two of us. By spring, it could be all of us. So how do we know who's you?
Talking about picture quality, I remember seeing this in the cinema. They re-released it a couple of years ago.
IMAX.
And no, not an IMAX. It was just like a normal, like old cinema screening sort of thing. And there's a scene later on with the doctor, him there, and throughout the majority of the movie, you never realise, but he's actually got a nose ring. And the picture quality in the cinema version was, close to this 4K one. You can see later on that he's, oh shit, he actually does wear a nose ring.
I'm not gonna lie, it's so good. Apart from the stuff where it shows, the drawings of the scenery.
Yeah.
And stuff. But like, look, this is
Yeah, but there's not a lot they could do with that.
Yeah.
Just
I would have thought they would have, actually CGI'd it in or something.
Yeah, that would. Yeah,
I kind of feel bad for Fuchs in this because he's obviously he's underutilized in this movie. Like he even doesn't even have a. You ever notice he never has a death scene? Like you just find his body's ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he's done all the blood in. Yeah.
Right, look at the doctor's nose now. When you search it, you see him again.
Somebody opened it, closed it, and then locked it. Who's got access to it?
I got it.
Oh
See
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Oh fuck.
I got the only key. That tested work, Doc? Oh, I think so. Somebody else sure comes on something. Well, who else could use it?
That's quite amazing. Like I say, I never took any notice until you said that.
Until you see it now, yeah.
Bloody hell. And now you've seen it, you can't unsee it. There you are, look, it's even clearer now.
Damn, I've never noticed
How far into the film?
I've never ever noticed that. Wow.
That's it. How far into the film are we? And we've not noticed it till now.
As I say, we're an hour and 2 minutes in.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
I watched this film so many times. Wow.
Same here. I've never noticed it.
Windows.
Have you noticed that this is how we argue when we play this game?
Yeah. So why haven't you fixed that fucking door yet?
That's because he didn't want to fix it.
It's like you.
Yeah, sure.
I'll put this right through your head. Put it right through your head. You guys gonna listen to Gary? You gonna let him give the orders? I mean, he can be one of those things.
That's little gal.
Yeah.
Burn and now.
But I know you mentioned that Clark's one of your favourites, but you used to be quite a Gary character as well. You used to like that.
It's actually McCready and Gary, but
That you
in
like.
the game, I just like the fact there's, I get to have a companion. Like,
But your actual favourites in the movie are Gary and McCready.
McCready, yeah.
I think
I
mine
mean,
has got to be McCready and Charles. I like
Even the
Charles.
doc. I like the doc, man. I kill you.
Yeah, the Doctor's death scene, he gets his arms bitten off. They actually used a midget with no arms for that shot.
No way.
Yeah, seriously.
Man.
Did you say midget?
A small person with no arms.
I just completely.
Sorry, very PC of me, wasn't it? Beg your pardon, right? For our small people fans. But if you notice, there's two people missing that actually are the things later on, not in that scene.
Yes, it was.
Did you notice that?
It was in that guy one as well. The guy in the corner that had the shotgun. He turns, isn't it?
No, well, he's not, but he gets bitten, doesn't he?
Oh,
And
yeah. Oh, yeah, he's next to the person.
Yeah.
To the... Yeah, I love the shot. There's a poster I've got this you gave me.
And the shadow.
Yeah.
How cool would that have been if that was in the film, though?
Yeah.
Like, if you saw the shadow, it would be like something else. They actually used that in a movie called The Faculty. You ever seen that?
No.
It's basically like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but with kids. It's quite a good movie. It's 90s.
The Faculty.
The Faculty is really good. but there's a shot where a woman is. You can see her shadow, and she's an imposter basically, and they use
like this sort of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. And the shadow is like you can see it's different, so they use that as well. It's a very good shot. It's really good. Yeah, Faculty's awesome, dude. It's got Elijah Woods, Josh Hartnett in it. Yeah, they're all like kids in it, obviously.
Oh no!
You ever seen it, Biggie?
No, I need to watch that.
Guys,
Faculty,
Commentary Corner, definitely.
Oh, mate.
Damn.
Norris, you and Childs, shoot him up with morphine. Tie him down in the rec room and watch him. Fuchs, you start working on a new tech. I need Doc's help. Yeah, you don't want to drug me. Mac, I'm not a prisoner.
Love how McCready straight up was like, I know I'm human. I was like, oh, all right, mate, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love he is one.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it'd be such a twist, wouldn't it?
That would be impressive if they did that. But you said the game explains it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, the game. Do you know what? That's a game that just needs to be redone. You know, it was actually the first game to use that paranoia system.
Yeah. Can you imagine they reamped it to Dead Space, and that sort of.
Oh yeah,
that would be impressive.
Totally. But no, the video game, there was elements in that was actually going to be a sequel for the film for this movie.
Are they making a sequel?
No. So basically, after this was done, John Carpenter was going to do a sequel to it, but unfortunately, it flopped at the box office because it came out the same weekend as E.T. So everyone was like,
"This is way better than E.T."
Yeah, but everyone hated this when this came out. All the critics panned it and everything.
So what? This film came out at the same time as E.T.
The exact same weekend as E.T.
And then this film flopped, and then
yeah, because obviously E.T. is more for kids to get bigger audience than you. So obviously everyone went to go see it. Plus, it was Spielberg.
Yeah,
straight off of the bat from Close Encounters and Jaws.
How did this pick up then, just over time?
Through video and fans, it became a cult following, if you will, sort of thing. So he was going to do a sequel to this, and there were elements from that game that were going to bring. That was in the original script.
That's badass.
Which would have been interesting for a film, but it was nothing like this one, which was the issue with it. I mean, it had elements of obviously the paranoia to start with, but then towards the end, it became very much like the FBI got involved, and then they raided the camp and all that sort of stuff. It's very And there was
did you say they actually made it? Or
no. It's in the video game.
Oh, okay.
There's like the society that is aware of this organism. They're trying to capture it and all that sort of stuff.
Is it on the Steam Deck?
No. I think it's going to have to be dig out your old PS2 or your original Xbox and do it. Just backwards compatibility. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, that would have been so good if it come out now.
They all know Fuchs is getting close to it. So they fuck him over. This scared the shit out of me when I first watched this. I didn't see it coming. And then the set after this bit, you don't see what happens to him. It's just
he just disappears, doesn't he?
Yeah. You just find his body in his ashes with his glasses. And then mid-credits says something like, "Oh, maybe he burned himself before it got to him."
It says McCready.
Yeah. Someone's setting him up.
Or is he?
Oh, is it? Yeah, true.
Somebody blew out a fuse in the lab. Lights were out in there for an hour. Any one of us could have gotten to him. All right, we got to find him. Knowles, why don't you come with me and we'll look outside. Palmer, you and Windows check the inside.
I ain't going with Windows. I ain't going with him. I'll go with Child.
Hey, fuck you, Palmer! I'm going with you!
Who says I want you going with me?
All right, cut the bullshit! Windows, you come with us. Norris, you stay here. Any of them move, you fry them. You hear anything at all, you cut loose on the siren. We all meet back there in 20 minutes regardless. And everybody watch whoever you're with.
Real close.
Real close. Well,
Do you think Blair's infected yet?
He is now because he's not. He's escaped, isn't it?
No, because he's still in there, and he's like making a noose.
Hey, Blair. Blair, have you seen Fuchs?
Not gonna fucking hang himself.
Yeah, he's infected. I think he's infected.
I hear funny things out here. Did you come across Fuchs? It ain't Fuchs.
It ain't Fuchs.
It ain't Fuchs. I'm not gonna harm anybody, and there's nothing wrong with me. And if there was, I'm all better now. I'd like to come back inside.
Okay, right, I'll take your word for it.
Oh, he's I think he's definitely infected.
Do you think McCready makes a smart choice?
Don't they get hungry when they get? No, they don't. No, I'm just making shit up.
Do they even eat when they change?
Just trying to think.
Yeah, we never really know how the thing feeds. I assume it's just needs blood because it's an organism, isn't it?
Yeah, because it just consumes the other person, doesn't it? And then it changes itself into him.
Yeah, so it absorbs them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not like you wouldn't see him eating a can of peaches or something or whatever, would you?
Yeah, but he's that guy. He was sitting in there eating, so maybe he's not infected.
Not just yet, yeah.
So you're saying he's not infected?
I don't think so, because they never show the
only reason why it's suspicious is his sudden change of character. All of a sudden, it's like
maybe he's just got he's had time to cool down and he's got clarity.
It's just too suspicious, though, man. It's like
it is, but
it's like me saying, "No, man, I don't trust you," and all of a sudden, yeah, you know what? I'll spend time with you guys now. It's like, what?
No, I think he freaked out because of what the computer simulation said, that it was 27,000 hours and the whole of civilization will be.
Yeah, but he would still be freaked out though. That's what I'm saying. He's changed, mate. He's changed.
I don't know. He was eating some.
Yeah, I think I might go with Biggie on that one.
Because he was eating canned food, wasn't he? So there's no.
I don't know.
But then, who do you reckon turned McCready's lights on?
I don't know, but this is the thing. It goes to a point where, like, what the fuck? Who is it?
Yeah. This film was just a mind fuck, man.
I really wish, like, if I ever get a chance, go back and speak to Carpenter. Look, what actually happens here? Who's going where?
Yeah, exactly. Just get him to
actually get his side of things. Because every time I watch it, it's just like this. This is like, well, who did this and who's going over there? Like, who's infected?
Because when they come back from McCready's shack, they're all like,
"Yeah,
it's him. It was him." So someone's obviously set him up, hasn't it?
And then there's a point where you think you've got the hang of it because I think they're gonna do tests now, aren't they? They're gonna do the petri dish test, and you're like, okay, right. So these are the guys, and then it goes all fucked again, doesn't it?
But this is like, you see this guy here? He's obviously one of them, isn't it? It turns out to be. But this was what I was going back to. I think I mentioned it in a previous episode. That when you're infected, do you think you know you're infected?
That's a good question.
That's a good question, man.
Because he's just acting like it's normal, and he's like, "Oh, I've got heart pain or whatever sort of thing." Would you let him in?
Well, McCready's my favourite, I would, but...
Yeah, but you don't know that, though, do you? Because you're taking his word. It's just...
Exactly.
To be honest, you can't make a judgment until you actually test someone. Because that guy who come in, I could be, well, you're lying. You could be, you could be it, and you're making it up, sort of thing.
He's literally been out in the frost for 40 minutes. Look how frozen his beard is, man. That's crazy. Back off. Way off.
That's still bare close to the dynamite, though. The flare.
Yeah, you thought the heat would have at least ignited it.
Yeah.
Nice try, though. Would you try and restrain someone who's got dynamite in their hand?
No.
Uh-oh.
So this is the one why I think he's not it yet. Because he's still trying to,
You still think McCready's it?
No, he's not. He's not. Because of the way he's still trying to figure it out. Whereas if you were... Well, then again...
Oh, yeah, I just remembered that scene, yeah.
Wait for that one shot with the small person.
Oh, I just remember what happened.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, shit.
I mean, how good was that? My God.
I just saw them actor play the little guy.
Do you notice how the head, though, looks like the actual actor?
Yeah,
even though his head is still
yeah
attached to the body.
Oh, man.
See?
Yeah, see? And then the next bit. See? Comes off. Oh. How good is that? Look at all it. Oh, my
Fucked up,
God.
man.
Why green, though? Oh.
Well, it's Alien, isn't it?
This is why I love 80s effects.
Yeah.
So good. Look at that guy. It looks like that guy, man.
That was very clever.
It's weird, it's weird you say the green because it's all red earlier on when it was with the dogs, wasn't it?
It just
Burn
looks
that
cool, though,
fucking
man.
head.
That, I still can't believe that's like, how many years?
40 years old.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's impressive, man.
It's when the spider legs come out. I love that bit.
The head gets away.
So they don't explain why he's got like green weird flesh and the dog's
No.
red.
It looks cool though. Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that. That's just, oh my god.
And do you remember they used that same creature effect in It Chapter 2?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's just fucked up, man. Look at that.
But listen to the sound it makes as well.
It's weird how it never gets away either.
I'll say it just crawls. But
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, look. And then they're all looking at you, what the hell? What are you looking at? Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if it got away. Like, would it grow bigger or whatever? Or
Just freeze to death in the snow anyway, so...
it's weird how McCready comes up with this test. Like it's not a doctor. You never know if it's going to really work or anything.
well, it hates fire, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then you're right. If he was it, he does it. Does he do it?
He
on
does
him?
it to himself as well. But the thing is like it's still not 100%. You didn't know if it was going to work, though, would you?
Yeah, the other guy's still got the scalpel in his hand.
I mean, he's literally going on it on a whim. Oh, it hates fire. Let's try heating it up.
Essentially, he could be like, well, yeah, I came up with a theory. So if it was the thing, he could like signal the others to go off, but his one doesn't. So
oh
no. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Another one bites the dust.
are they though?
I wonder if it can... So it must only be able to animate living tissue.
Yeah.
Because what's to stop him going, oh, I infected the two dead bodies and reanimate them?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it.
I think it has to be
Probably
living, but
still.
he obviously kills the host.
No, I think they talk about it in the prequel, don't they?
I can't remember. Does it have to be living tissue?
Yeah.
I think so.
Once it's dead, it can't do anything.
Because I think it's like, because it has to, once it mimics them, it copies their mannerisms and everything as well, isn't it? Because if it's a dead person...
It obviously needs the bloodstream working so that it can spread around the body, doesn't it?
I can never watch this scene.
I know, yeah.
I love the bit where the guy is next to the wires changing and he's like,
Yeah.
He's like, get him away.
Do you remember the Pingu version of that?
I think
Someone made the animated version
Yeah,
of
I think so,
Pingu with the thing. It was brilliant.
Pingu was
And
amazing.
then there was another one where they did it with Frozen as well. The Frozen
I haven't
characters.
seen that one. No.
When Olaf turns into the thing.
No way.
Yeah, brilliant.
You got to show me that.
Fuck's sake. I can't do this. I can watch people get their arms cut.
So, oh my god.
And they're like so calm when they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be
Yeah, no one
freaking
goes
out.
ow or anything. Fuck's sake.
I'd be freaking out. I said, no, I'd rather not.
Surely, like, a little prick would, like, you know, you could draw out that
I
much
don't
blood.
know. We'd have to ask G. G knows all about little pricks.
What is watch Windows? Watch Windows, right? Look, he pulls an evil face in a minute. Look,
Ah, see? Yeah.
why does he do that?
Was it
He
his
is
blood
one,
that
isn't it?
reacts, though?
I'll say he's one, innit?
No, he's not. Look, see Windows. But he pulls an evil face.
Maybe he doesn't think it'll work or something. Thing is, they don't know if they're maybe they don't know if they're affected.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe
'Cause
that's why he's like,
it hasn't
he's got,
changed. It hasn't tried to come out of them yet,
Yeah.
so they don't know, do they?
and that's probably why he's got like a sigh of relief, kind
Yeah,
of.
because he's like shit scared. Because obviously he knows if it goes off,
Yeah,
they're going to kill him.
yeah.
Charles.
He just looks mean to start with.
He does himself now, doesn't he? Not being funny, but they would be all screwed if McCready was one then.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're all tied up.
Yeah. See what? Copper. Oh, so he was all right then. Oh, so they were both okay.
Which makes you a murderer.
Yeah, this is getting to the bit where he says, "I'm tied to this fucking chair."
I thought you'd feel that way, Gary. You were the only one that could have gotten that blood. We'll do you last.
There goes the blood. See, go to him.
See, it knows. And then, like when they cut away, and then when they cut back, he's like half his face is going. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god! Look at that. Yeah, look.
Oh Lord.
But it's back to the red blood.
But he's fucked. Oh, shit!
Oh, I forgot
Windows
that
is
bit.
dead.
Yeah, I forgot that scene.
Yeah, look at
He's obviously a dummy there because he's so like, look.
So when he got free and he attached himself to the ceiling, can the thing defy gravity? How weird is that?
I think it latched on.
Oh, right, you just never saw it. Grenade.
Just to make sure.
Double tap, mate.
Yeah,
it's the double tap.
Double tap, mate.
Well, wouldn't that be a bad move because it blows it into pieces and the blood of it goes everywhere?
Yeah. That's a good point.
Oh, he's infected.
They just need to nuke this whole place, to be honest.
Surprised they didn't like burn down the set of the whole film. Like,
Yeah, right?
Fire they use.
You're right, you know.
Because look how scared he is. Is like, if he knows he's human, he wouldn't be worried, would he?
No, I'm saying it's not like proven. That
I love
works.
it. It's so badass. Let's do this. See how he takes a deep breath?
I think
Like
it's
relief?
I think it's what John said. I think it's
They
like
don't
they
know.
don't.
I
But
don't
maybe
think-
they don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, would you know if you was the thing or
It's
not?
only when the alien's trying to come out of you that.
I love this bit.
This
That's
like-
why it's like when the dog went in there.
Was you glad that Gary wasn't one though?
One of my favourite lines.
I know you gentlemen have been through a lot. But when you find the time, I'd rather not spend the rest of this winter tied to this fucking couch!
On couch. But yeah, it's like when the dog went in.
Even if
first
John
of
was
all,
clean, I'll still leave him tied up, man.
all the other
Would ya?
dogs
Yeah,
never-
'cause
never
it
said
would make
anything
it worse.
until the
He would just
dogs
go and
started
get
changing.
himself
then,
killed.
Then they went for it.
all killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas dogs,
So they've already got one more person to test now, yeah?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's
Who's that?
It's like they said. It's
Blair.
it's like they said about the alien. It's a perfect organism. It could be sitting right beside you and you wouldn't even know. So they haven't actually shown how they kind of like get infected, which then makes you think, well, who is dead?
Yeah.
So it's quite good that way.
All right, so let me get this clear because it's just coming back to me now. So if I was an alien, I drink out a cup and I give it to you.
We don't know that's how it does it, but that could be how it does it, yeah. And they wouldn't know because it's not until it's threatened and it tries to become something else that then the organism goes, it's like I was saying about the dog. The dog went in with the other dog. Dogs' senses are a million times more than what ours is, type of thing. But those dogs never said a word until it started to change. And then they went apeshit. So it's like them, they don't know they've been infected. So, yeah, it could be a case of touch. Could be anything. They don't know. That's why they're shitting themselves when they were doing the test, because it's like, shit, if that reacts, they're going to kill me.
True.
I love how Blair has been in here for, a day? Yeah. Right? He's managed to build a tunnel.
Yeah.
Right?
Unless it was all... Yeah.
Or dig a tunnel, unless it was already there.
But then
conveniently underneath the thing that's meant to hold people, as prisoners.
Yeah. So
build half a spaceship at the same time.
Spaceship as well.
Yeah, because it's not...
I mean, look at that.
They haven't exactly been there for like 5 years now, have they?
Exactly.
So where?
But in all fairness, it does look like this. This does look like this has been here, like because he's got all the tables
all
and
the
stuff here.
And
But look, even that spaceship is like,
yeah,
in a day, that's pretty good going.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the bit of the dog that escaped was building this. Remember the beginning we talked about that claw thing?
If it escapes, that's what we're trying to get at. If it did actually escape or not. Parts of a helicopter can turn into a spaceship.
Yeah.
I love this music.
So do you reckon we're seeing this through Blair's eyes now?
I don't know, It's one of this. You can't narrow it down, can you? On this, like, is it this person?
That's what makes the film.
Is this shown through?
Because he says, we see Blair now, or
oh right, yeah, it could be.
Or Childs, I can't remember.
That's Charles, isn't it?
But that's another thing. You don't know who it is.
I think that's Charles.
Cutting the power, you see.
Got back inside and blew the generator. 6 hours, it'll be 100 for 1 way here.
Jesus. 100 degrees below. That's it. He's got no way out now, so he's going to have to freeze himself.
And they'll be dead, so that no one can tell them.
That's exactly when it first landed here, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just froze.
Yeah, it just wanted to
do it all over again,
basically.
It knew that it would be found eventually.
We're not getting out of here alive.
Did come to realization, haven't they?
Right, what is the best solution for this?
And you're not going to chuck
how
the
would you,
dynamite
like-
underneath into a hole underneath that hut because it's going to fucking blow the whole lot up.
Would you?
Oh, how did
it's
it roll
best.
right there?
It's best to like nuke this whole place, right? Just
I
to
don't think
make
they've
sure.
got nukes handy,
No, I'm
to
just
be
saying-
honest,
I'm just
mate.
saying.
In Milimentar's
It's
got.
like in Aliens. The only way
like-
to be sure.
No, I'm saying
nuke it
like
from orbit.
get hold of the military. And
We can't because Blair broke everything, didn't he?
Broke all the
That's what
radio
we're getting
contact
at.
stuff, didn't
Yeah.
he?
So they can't contact anybody.
So the whole thing is they're going to have to sacrifice themselves, blow it all up to make sure it can't survive.
Yeah.
Blow themselves up
Which
in the process.
what the Norwegians did with their base.
I love how the people who made the game Outpost 31 captured the essence of this film.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just with its theme, but the way you feel as a player.
Yeah, because you're like all against each other almost towards the end of the game, isn't it? Like,
but it's like Ant said, no one wants to fix the doors or the generator.
yeah.
But no, you
always end up arguing with it. Why didn't you fix that door?
Yeah, all of a sudden there's like no trust between the group as well. They're just
which is how it was going for a while through them.
But when we played Infection Outpost 31, someone is already the thing straight away. So there's already paranoia within the group.
Yeah.
Whereas when you've got Who Goes There, you're already a team. Like at the start of this movie, everyone is just normal until some dickhead doesn't bunk with someone or doesn't feed someone.
Or someone you infect and he tells the whole world.
Oh, well, that was the first time I played it. Shut your face.
That was the third time.
You're the one. No, it wasn't. You're always playing the guy with the dog so that you don't have to bunk with anybody.
Mr. BJ47.
Because you know that if you're it, no one will trust you. Whereas if you've got the dog, you don't have to trust anybody. You've got no trust in your fellow man.
So these guys literally need to just all kill each other.
They just need to bunk together now.
Bunk together.
It's just the guy who has played the character with the dog.
This is a generator room. It's essentially their basement, right?
Yep.
How fucking creepy is this? The generator room looks like something out of an alien movie.
And there's a tunnel in there, look, as well.
And the water's melting.
Which means it's warmer down there, obviously, than up the top. Because why would there be water? It would be frozen. That's where it's, because you've got icicles there and there, yet there's water dripping.
Yeah.
I mean, the water wouldn't be dripping.
And you got those hot pipes that still have icicles on them as well.
Yeah.
I love this line. Always scares the shit out of me.
Generator's gone. Any way we can fix it? It's gone, McCready.
Gone, McCready.
Just something big has got rid of a massive generator.
Yeah.
You know what? It's gone.
Gone, McCready.
We never see his death either. Norris's character. He literally just walks off screen. The next minute, he's dead.
But again, it's...
Well, this guy.
Yeah. You see Gary get his face fucking stretched off. But Norris hears something, doesn't he? Then he walks off. We never see him again.
Nah.
But that's what adds to the paranoia of the film. Even this far into the film, there's still that amount.
No, but you would kind of expect to see everyone's killed near the end now, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
But how comes Gary gets a death scene but not the black guy?
Yeah.
It's just moody, isn't it?
They don't have the budget for it.
No budget for Norris.
They probably did, but it's probably like in the outtakes. So
Yeah, delete scenes or something.
Or the bloopers. Oh, I love it. Fuck.
When we get to see the end creature at the end, and so again, till about a couple of viewings after, before this one, I never actually realised Blair's face is on it. Because when you look at it, you just see the dinosaur-looking mouth.
Oh, that's so good.
But I didn't realise that on the other side of it is half of Blair's face.
I didn't realise that.
You didn't even notice that? Because when you see it, you just see the massive jaw that comes out the side, right?
So look, he's walking off.
Here goes Norris. He's heard something, walks off.
that's it.
Yeah.
He's heard a strange noise.
Nothing like McCready. I heard something.
Why would he be going to investigate a strange noise on his own?
Gone now.
Considering there's aliens about.
Yeah, considering what else has happened in the rest of the
He's
film.
got, like I say, McCready's like, oh, I hear something now.
Fuck now. Let's blow the handband thing.
But yeah, how crazy is that? I always noticed that part of the creature, but never.
Yeah, I'm going to see it now. You got to point it out to me.
And then there was one. Having said that, Charles is still around somewhere, isn't he?
Yeah. Chuck it. Uh-oh. Look at the size of this thing now. Remember, that stick of dynamite is still going.
So look on the left-hand side.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh yeah, look.
Holy shit.
Because all you see is that first time.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
No, I've never noticed that.
And there's a dog. Look.
And there's one of the dogs.
So it's obviously all the different many things he's just become.
But yeah, look, you see it clear as day there. And I just never noticed it before.
You know what? The creatures are very artistic, and before I used to think of them as gross, but some amazing design, man. Oh.
Do you guys know about the scene at the end with the theory about the breath?
Yeah, we mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of the theories,
That was
isn't it? But then I was saying to Big G, like the video game does actually explain it, which is again, if you've played it, you know the outcome of it. But if you haven't, then yeah, it's one of those conspiracy theories, isn't it?
The video game, does it take place after this or before?
Yeah, literally after this, the team that goes and rescues these guys. It's weird how, like you said, Biggie, about that theory that people pick up on stuff like that. I mean, I would never have noticed that unless someone has gone, "Oh yeah." How people actually look into this and decipher it and stuff like that. It's just crazy.
They've both got.
Okay, there's all the steam. And nothing from him.
And this is the issue when you do the test. So when you have a test, as soon as someone leaves your site, you'll be like, "Oh fucking, I've got to do it to you again now."
Yeah, exactly.
So they're making the note, you know, the breath is so obvious.
Obvious on
there.
it, yeah, but nothing on
And
it.
then when he speaks, there's nothing.
Not until the very end. What happens? There you go. See, the breath kicks in now. So it's like, oh, he's fully simulated.
Yeah.
I did see it before earlier. I think McCready's it. After he drinks that liquid at his drink, he's got him.
Why would it be McCready? You just saw him kill his own species if he did. It's just makes no sense.
That laugh at the end is very...
Because he knows he's going to die. That's why. And there we have it. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Well,
Still enjoyed it to this day, guys?
Oh, God, yeah.
upset, man.
Never get tired of watching that film.
I love
Watch
it,
it
maybe.
anytime.
Yeah.
Wilford Brimley.
But yeah, nothing else to say on that, really. I hope you guys enjoyed what you listened to. If you did, follow us on Facebook at the M.T.V.B Podcast, Instagram at M.T.V.B Podcast, or on TikTok at M.T.V.B Podcast 197, or on Twitter at M.T.V.B Podcast 1. In the meantime, I am Ant-Man, joined by
Big J.
JK47.
Gal, aka Grey Fox.
and we'll see you next week for more Spooktacular season. Good night, guys.
Good night. Good night.